On May 21st, the Empowering Our Youth group visited the Martin Luther King Jr. National Historic Site.
Today we're at the King Center, and I just want you to just kind of just get a vibe of new different things and what it took to get people out of slavery and other type of other civil rights throughout the government issues.
Everyone was able to take something different away from the visit.
What did I learn? I learned that there are at least a dozen people who are willing to come out today to support empowering our youth and talk about and think about and learn about what do people have to do to make a change. The movies we saw were very powerful. They're a little difficult to watch at times, and I'm impressed that members and supporters of Empowering Our Youth turned up to learn more so that Empowering Our Youth can become a force for change.
I learned that a lot of change happens just from young people who are committed to a cause and who are willing to risk their safety and their freedom, like by having to go to jail for, and sometimes even risking their lives just for non-violent change, and that people at any age come together can make a difference.
I learned that we have came a long way from where we've been in our past, but we still have a very long way to go. Anybody seen this with a disability that would like to join this group, please contact disability.
Is the civil rights struggle and the disability rights struggle are the same. It's all a matter of civil rights and civil justice. And some of the lessons that we learned from the past are the lessons we're going to be teaching others in the future about just civil rights. And it's amazing how it's just parallel.
People just had stayed in that ground to get to where we are today, mainly, and just help us need where we need to go.
Well, I just learned that it's the spiritual power behind everything that the young people did that kept them going and persisting in the face of all opposition. They always fell back on the spiritual power and the righteousness of what they were doing.
I learned that for us to be young people, blacks and whites, or multicultural, whatever race is that, it always takes for somebody to stand. If you can stand up for yourself, if people can stand up for themselves, laws and things will be passed for upcoming future. And like I said, there's a lot of things that people didn't know under the civil rights, through the Martin Luther King movement, so we just kind of want to let people understand how that's kind of what advocacy is about. And it took that to get to where we are. But there's still a lot of things that has really not been really truly discovered through the disability community and how we were treated as the world continues to turn. But it took these great young people and these great few people, men and women, to be able to go to the government, get laws passed, get things situated so that we can be able to feel like we have some freedom. And we all have a freedom of speech. And I think that's what I learned from today. Thanks.
Empowering Our Youth is open to all young people with disabilities aged 17 to 29. We meet on the third Friday of each month from 2 to 4 p.m.
Yeah, third Saturday every month from 2 to 4. So if you're out and about during the weekend, you see somebody who may feel young and you want to bring them into an Empowering Our Youth, or you want to invite them to one of our events, feel free to either call the Disability Link or you can contact me, 444-438-6600. You can also contact Jamal. And Jamal, you want to show you?
information.
Yeah.
You can hit me up at 449037059.
That's what Empowering Our Youth is about. We also have fun, advocate, but we still will love one another, take care of one another, and be friends to one another. And that's just a little something that I would like to add on for other people, our upcoming generation, to pass on.
Thank you for watching and supporting the work of Disability Link and Empowering Our Youth. For more information, contact Deontay Bowden at 404-438-6600 or Jamal Johnson at 404-903-7059. You can also contact Disability Link at 404-687-8899.